So behind me is my new, to me, 1974 CB750. Me and my dad are about to do some major work on this thing. All right, so we're gonna take the 74 CB750 and we're turning it into a actual cafe racer. So what we're gonna do is we're cutting back of the frame. Gonna add this hoop into it. What we have to do is actually cut the back of the frame, tail frame, right here. We gotta cut this brace off, cut it back right to about right here. We might actually have to come into this brace a little bit, and you slide in the little bungs that they have, weld your hoop in. All right, so we cut the top brace off. We want to retain this brace so we can keep this plastic fender in so it doesn't get in all our electronics. So we got it cut off. Now we're gonna cut this tube back till we can fit our hoop in and adjust our hoop. So we wound up having to cut back further than we originally planned. We actually had to get into the shock brackets a little bit. That's all right. We're gonna take and cut us some sheet metal, close this in. Got our bongs in. We left us a good gap. When you're welding these, either leave you a good gap or drill you some holes for plug weld. We got big enough gaps, so we're gonna get it nice and welded in there. The reason we had to cut so far back is so we could meet the back of my seat that was on here. We still have a little bit of gap, but this is literally as far as we can get with this hoop. This isn't just a Amazon hoop, so had to work with what we bought. Yeah, so we're gonna get this welded in, throw the seat on, show you guys what it looks like in a second. We got our hoop welded in. I wasn't able to pull this one in, this hoop in all the way like I wanted to, so there's this gap. But what I've decided to do is take some sheet metal. Now, don't say nothing about my sheet metal. This is high quality stuff, right? We're gonna cut this plate out, close up this gap. Of course you don't have to, just preference. Keep my ass from getting wet a little bit, I guess. Got her all welded in. Got our tab for the light. Got our plate in. Gonna throw a little bit of black paint on it. Our trusty airbrush. And show y'all guys what it looks like when it's finished with the seat and everything on. 1974 Honda CB750. I picked it up about a month now since this video. Bought it out from a guy out in Orange, Texas. Paid like $3 for the bike. It rode good, ran good. The previous owner had already started kind of a cafe build, so we just decided to keep going with it. That's why we put in this hoop, built the little piston tail light. Got a few other things that we're going to do to it. We put some new bars on it. About to put a new paint job on it, so y'all stay tuned for the next one.